What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Monty, and this will be the first YouTube video of the channel. I'll be going over why I chose a 2013 Scion TC and just what's gotten me to this point and what's happened to the car, the mods I've done, do a walk around, show you guys everything that's done to the car, and that's about it. So to get started, I started off with a 2006 Corolla for my parents. It was my first car, something to be just a reliable daily, get you back and forth to work, go to school, something like that. Nothing to make payments on. And I started getting into modding the car, doing small aesthetic things. That only led me to pushing my car harder, driving faster, stuff like that. Just more car enthusiast type things. And long story short, I had blown the motor. And I had replaced the motor with my cousin. And we did that in the garage. And it had ended up blowing again after I did a custom exhaust. I basically straight piped it. That motor blew up the second time. I put another motor in it and I scrapped it. I got rid of it. I was like, I kind of want something. Paid my mom back for everything, you know. And that led me to wanting a nicer looking car, something that was more moddable, you know, had aftermarket support, stuff like that. And that landed me between getting a SI and the TC. And the first gen TC was out the window. I just didn't like the way they looked. They looked similar to an SI, like the body style. And I kind of leaned away from the SI at first because I didn't want my only car to be manual. But now looking back at it, I mean, I could have got this in manual, but I chose automatic. So I want this because it had sunroof. Sound system was decent. I just liked the way overall the car looked, and I like that it was a hatchback over the SI being a coupe. So that really was won me over at the end of the day, was it being a hatchback, having a sunroof, having the back seats if I ever need them. But yeah, after that, I got the car, did a couple mods. I'll do a walk around, show you guys those mods on the car. But recently, the biggest thing has happened to the car is I got the car back from Toyota. After I did catless headers, which I'll show you guys later on, I had smelt burning oil, and I checked my oil one day after work and it was extremely low. And to give you guys a little bit more insight, the car, like a week or two prior, every time I would come to a red light or I'd be driving spiritedly, I'd come to a stop, it would kind of stall, it would cut off. Now looking back at it, it was the oil pump being starved. It wasn't picking up any oil in the pan, recirculating it through the motor. So I ended up
scoring all the cylinder walls very bad.
And due to oil consumption, and that led me to drop the car off at Toyota only because I had 12 miles left on my warranty. 12 miles left. So paid $3,600 for a brand new short block, pistons, rings, all that, oil pump, basically everything bottom in. So that leads us to where we are now, with basically a fresh motor besides pistons, or rods I meant, on 143,000 miles. But I'm gonna get out the car now. I'm gonna show you guys a walk around, explain all the mods I've done, and from the front going all the way to the back. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Stay tuned, leave a like, subscribe. So we're on the outside now. This is what the car is looking like. Give you guys a quick walk around. Man, this thing looks good, man. So blessed, literally. I'm so happy. But get started off in the front. We'll open the hood and we'll get to the engine bay mods that I've done. Nothing crazy. Like I said, we got the new short block down here. We got some performance coil packs from TRQ with the NGK spark plugs. And then we have a true cold air intake that goes all the way down to the fender liners. I removed those so air could vent out a little bit cooler. We're probably pushing, about 8 to 10 degrees over ambient temps, which is good in my opinion. We have our 1320 catless performance headers. Don't have a checklet engine light either, and if you guys want to know how to do that, most of you guys already know. On the S-pipe down here, you just got to put an O2 sensor spacer, and you guys will be good. They have an adjustable one, and then they have one that's just already made for your make and model. But I chose the one with the make and model. It ran good, so I didn't have to buy the adjustable one. I'm thinking about in the future doing all red HPS coolant hoses, silicone hoses. Just make the engine bay look a little bit better. I did the red aluminum billet oil cap I like to touch on that. And then I have this red 0 gauge leading back to my speaker setup. We're running stock sound system with a 600 watt JBL amp on some W6s, 212s, and this box. Moving back up front, we have our Spec D black housing smoked lens. And if you guys know anything about these, the lights, the bulb, the low beams and high beams, the H7 ones that come with these are so garbage, man. Like, I mean, they're garbage. So I upgraded those to some 30,000 lumens white bright Farron lights. If you guys listen closely, you can hear the fan that's built into the low beams and high beams. So I like that feature. Then I swapped out the white fog lights for yellow fog lights, more of a JDM style. I added the tow hook on there. I went with a release style front lip, painted it black for that accent color, and I started liking the black accents, so I went black accents throughout the car, and then red accents as well in certain other spots. And then it also came with a DC Sports DS1 strut bar. I didn't have to buy that, so it's not that bad. I might switch it out in the future, but I mean, or get it powder coated, you know, just switch it up. But that's about all for the engine bay. I got black Scion badge on the front bumper as well. And one thing that I actually want to do to this car is find a release series grill, the honeycomb grill for the ones that know, and put it down there on the lower grill. That would make the front end like basically complete, literally. And moving to the sides, we have these nasty G37 IPO wheels from my boy. He had upgraded to some triple chrome add-ons, and he passed these down to me. So this is like our extra set of wheels if he ever needs a burner set of wheels, or if I need to swap out my wheels and run my other 18s that I have, then I can throw those on. He can have these, just whatever we need them for. And I have open-ended lug nuts. And then I also did a whole bunch of suspension work up here, guys. I mean, a whole bunch. I might miss out on a couple things, but we did red calipers, as you can see, slot and drilled rotors. We did stainless steel brake lines. We did new wheel hubs, lower control arms, lower ball joints, sway bar end links, sway bar bushings, and a big thing, guys, we have max speeding rod coilovers at the house right now. So in a couple more videos, or next video, we'll be installing those, as well as doing an oil change on the car. And stay tuned for that, because when I lower this car, it's gonna be perfect. I got a measurement tool coming on the way too, so fitment is gonna be like perfect. I mean, perfect. And these are sitting on two 25/45 19s right here, and the back is a 255/45. So my plan is, when I get back home tomorrow, probably, I don't know if, I know for a fact it's gonna rub just by looking at it. It might sit flush good, but I know it'll rub if I try to slam. So I'm gonna put the 225/45 square setup 18s back on here, so I can lower the car, rock out with it slam for a minute, and enjoy that type of life. But we did slot and drill rotors in the back as well, ceramic brakes. We did the bushings in the back here. The only other bushings that I need to replace are the camber arms and the toe arms. And after I replace that, the suspension is basically brand new on this car. We also did this true genuine Toyota carbon fiber B-pillars. We did these visors from EOS, and then we did our BMW M-style mirror caps, which added a lot of aggression to the front end of the car. I don't know, just changed it up a little bit. I don't see anyone here in Georgia rocking that on their car, so I decided to grab them. And then moving more towards the back, we have a short stubby antenna. I need to replace. It's getting a little worn out right here. And then we have a RS style duckbill in the back. It's one of my favorite things about this car, just the back end in general about this car. Like, it's just one of my favorites. And then we have the bumper conversion. It's one of the biggest mods I've done besides the catless headers is the bumper conversion. And from the 2014 to 2016 TCs, I had to rock these JDM Speed quick bumper releases. Yes, I'm rocking zip ties instead of the rubber ones that come with it. I don't know, my luck with the rubber ones, they always end up snapping after a couple days, so I just use zip ties for the win. So we have the 2014 2016 bumper on here. The way I got it to fit, if you guys don't know, you have to come right here and you have to trim this area by the taillights to make it fit, because on the 2013 and 2012 2011 TCs, the taillights are a lot bigger or longer up and down wise than the 2014 and 2016. So after cutting that, it clips right in. You also have to trim this piece right here to get these screw to fit in this section. I cut it like this, it worked for me. You also have to cut along this right here. I mean, I eyeballed everything, it basically turned out perfect, so I have nothing to complain about. Moving lower, we have these Lexus style fins instead of the reflectors. I don't like reflectors, I like it to look a little stealthish. And I have these bumper canards. And then in the future, I plan on cutting this rear bumper garnish all the way out and getting a brace bar. And other than that, that's about it for the outside. Moving to the inside of the car, we have Apple CarPlay head unit that was installed. I tried to do the backup camera, but I don't know, I just was having complications, so I decided to unwire it. I'm still in the process of unfishing the wire through the floor panel all the way from the back and then out here. I'll do that whenever I have time. And then I blacked out these pieces right here. As you can see, it's fading a little bit, but I plan on getting a quick release steering wheel later. And I also added this button for the subs, because sometimes when I'm driving, it gets a little overwhelming. I just cut them off. It's like a kill switch, but I also have it wired into the fuse box that controls the speaker. So if I ever forget to cut it cut off with the car as well. So I have nothing to worry about. And did this carbon fiber shift knob. It's automatic. I just covered it up with this shifter boot. Covered it up, made it look manual. That's a little Easter egg about the car. People think it's manual all the time. And other than that, that's about it that I have done for the inside of the car. Give you guys another walk around on the outside, let you guys see the car again. I'll add like a couple videos and photos in the end on the car, and give you guys some exhaust clips too in the same video. So the complete exhaust setup that I have on the car is 1320 catless headers, goes down to the stock S pipe, and then it goes to a customized, basically catback exhaust. One thing that I realized was I was gonna have to tone it down a little bit because it just sounds raspy. So we have a Vibrant Performance ultra quiet resonator in the back seat right now. So in another video, we'll be going to the muffler shop that I go to, and they'll weld that on there, and I'm basically going to have them welded in the mid pipe section right there where the Flowmaster FX is. I'm gonna move the Flowmaster FX on this back axle back part, and that'll be the custom catback. So it will be completely catless with the custom catback, the Flowmaster FX, and the ultra quiet resonator. So I'm gonna give you guys some exhaust clips and give you guys a little video and flicks of the whip. But I hope you guys enjoy. Please leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for future YouTube videos, because I got stuff planned, man. Hopefully another car in the future. Like I was saying, it was between the TC and an SI, so I might pick up an SI, do a supercharged build, Pro Charger. But it's just a whole bunch of stuff I want to do down the road, especially with some carbon fiber on the hood, fenders, side skirts, the trunk. It's just endless amount of stuff that I can do to this car, make it even look better than what it is right now. But I hope you guys enjoy. But yeah, this thing sounds crazy, bro. Like, most definitely way louder than the straight pipe Corolla that I had, because it doesn't have a cat. But things sound so good, and no, I don't smell burning oil no more. So short blocking the replacement, the pistons and rings, it worked. But I'm gonna set you guys up. I'm gonna get a couple pulls.
Sometimes I feel like I'm tripping. All trying to take me to the pain, but you never kept me slipping. Ain't tweaking these personal pranks. I quit to give all but whipping. Do you feel me? Not for money, these personal killings. Big bad wolf, I blow down the kitchen. Please just stay out my business. All things safe, baby on the way, he ain't raising no children. Clean the belt, I bet we get them gone. Why would you say up in them songs? Crying over that dick, it ain't that serious, baby, just leave.